So welcome back to the channel. Channel Up, your most preferred channel. This is not your first time hearing the name Mohbad on this platform. Let me go straight to the point. If you've been following my series and our series, you already know that every update gets darker by the day, more tangled by the day, and kind of harder to ignore by the day. Now, today's episode focuses on something that allegedly took place in a hotel in Lekki, somewhere in Lagos State. One particular situation that may have deeply impacted Mohbad's state of mind before his death. This is coming directly from the investigative findings of Dr. Kemi Olunloyo, which she shared publicly on her official social media handle. Now, Dr. Kemi alleges that while in that Lekki hotel, Mohbad received a call from his wife, Wumi Adebanjo. She called her the common law wife. He allegedly invited her over to see him in the hotel room, and that moment, according to Kemi, was a critical mistake by Mohbad. I think, according to her, it was the biggest mistake of his life. Now, sources close to the situation, including one Mwangi, who is allegedly a promoter that was linked to the Kenyan show that Mohbad was meant to attend, claimed that there was a tense scuffle inside the hotel room, and it was not just a kind of lovers argument. It allegedly left the singer Mohbad emotionally wrecked and mentally drained. Now, his wife Wumi reportedly arrived with a child that was presumed to be their child, Liam, of course. Whatever happened in that room afterward seemed to shift Mohbad's behavior after that day. Dr. Kemi Olunloyo says that this incident may have worsened his state of mind, with Mohbad reportedly believing he was kind of being set up. An ambush that he feared might lead to his death, allegedly involving Wumi and her family or some other people that were in a particular circle. Do you understand? Now, we are going to play an audio clip for you. What you are about to listen to was allegedly recorded from that same hotel room that day during the exchange between Mohbad and Wumi. Listen carefully, not just to the words, I would urge you, but to the confusion, the desperation, and the repeated requests that suggest panic, fear, and psychological distress. Stay tuned. More details after the break.
I will share the same iCloud with me. I'm not feeling okay in my life again. Okay, I'm coming. Okay, family, you will. To work for me, to work cooling, wallahi, only day we go life. I no more. I swear to my living God. You won't have to feel me. People will hospital. You won't have to feel me. You don't know anything. I swear you don't know anything. I swear to my living God. Me, ever since I've gone to the end, my life has been fucked up. Also, my program is showing I'm fear so long. There's a wall now. It means me, the back of my fear so long. But to back for me, I will powerful family. My worry, yeah, my dear, yeah, my dear forever. Oh, my, you will regret the life to live. One night, I like to think of my machine. I'm to back up. Because anything my wife will regret for the whole life. My regret the whole life. I swear to my living God. I know you will not see anything now. You know how to go and call my mom and to make her sad, Abby. Don't worry. You think I will forget everything. Where's my phone? You can't talk. Where's my other phone? Where's my phone now? Talk now.
It is not your phone. My stores are dead. So.
Where is my other phone? Yes, let me open the phone. Let's prepare the phone. Where is my other phone? Where is my old WhatsApp? We share the same iCloud with me and you, Abby. But on the WhatsApp, we share law. Where is my line? Where is everything? You want to post after Abby? To put on Abby, to my post conversation, but to post Abby. Oh, my coco. Èmi tí mò ń pè láàárọ̀ fún kan tí mò ń pè fún wo wọ́n ní èsì mo fi ń pè ẹ́ o má wọrí mi ó mọ kankan ìwà tí gbogbo fámìlì wà láìtàláì tó bá yẹ pé ẹ ti ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ ti ń jẹ lọ ilé rẹ̀ máa fi ṣàtẹ̀yìn wà láìtàláì swear to my living God wà láìtàwọn lè máa fi ṣìkẹ́yìn àwọn tó kọ ẹ ilé kan máa ṣe aṣọ tí mo ní pé mi ò wọ̀ ìyá ẹ̀ ó lọ gbé sí mi lórí ó gbé sí mi lórí ó fẹ́ pa mí ní ṣe ayé ẹ̀ fẹ́ bàjẹ́ ni ogun fẹ́ pa ẹ́ ni ó fẹ́ ṣe orí burúkú ni má wọrí náà má wọrí ó fẹ́ ṣàpá mi àbí ìwọ tí bá kú lẹ́yìn gbogbo ayé pátápátá ìwọ ṣàlùpá mi sí wàhálà.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Channel Up, your most preferred channel. Now, what we just heard is more than a troubled couple argument. Okay, there are clear patterns of psychological distress, confusion, and maybe paranoia. The repetition of statements like "I can't come in the war" and statements like "I swear to my living God," you were hearing it, like, shows a man who allegedly believed that he was walking into something that was far more sinister, far more strange than just a family dispute or than just a circle of friends. Why was Mohbad so concerned about his phones? That's the first question. Why was he so agitated and angry about shared iPads and WhatsApp accounts? Why was there an urgency to clear his phone's history, retrieve his lines, and then the strange accusation? You want to post after, repeated multiple times. You heard that statement. You want to post after, if this interaction indeed happened in the context of a scuffle, as Dr. Kemi Olunloyo claims, and if it is true that the child was present, Liam, if he was present, then that environment in that hotel room that day was not just unstable, it was potentially traumatic. I will tell you. Now, Dr. Kemi Olunloyo's allegations that Mohbad feared for his life, believing that there was an attempt to unalive him, cannot be dismissed lightly at this point, even if it is not proven in court. Her investigative timeline suggests that this incident may have been a kind of emotional trigger that sent Mohbad into further isolation, going further to worsen his mental state before the tragic events that followed afterwards. She also alleged that Mwangi, the promoter, and other promoters weren't particularly interested in Mohbad's condition. They just wanted him to arrive in Nairobi and just do the show. Just come. This shows a clear possibility of exploitation where the priority was not his well-being, but his performance. That, if true, reveals a sad reality in the entertainment industry everywhere, where artists are pushed beyond emotional and physical limits with no safety net or even no concerns for their mental health. But that is not the bone of contention now. Those in the industry can fix that. Mohbad's frantic questions about his phones, his information, and whether anything will be posted afterwards or not hints at something else, something like blackmail, maybe image sabotage, or even maybe fear of being exposed from something. Again, nothing here is confirmed in a court of law, but the concerns expressed in that video, or in that audio rather, align with the claims that he was constantly under pressure, allegedly monitored, and maybe possibly manipulated. That is what we are meant to believe. Now, was Mohbad's state of mind already fragile before this incident? Possibly, most likely. But this hotel episode, if truly as described, seems, to have intensified his fear to a higher level, his isolation and his feeling that no one was on his side. Now, let's be clear. Let's be very, very crystal clear. This is not about accusing anyone, especially when investigations are still open and no official charges have been made in this direction that we are going. Okay, but it is about asking questions that demand answers, not just emotional responses. Okay, but facts, follow-ups, and even accountability from those people who were close to Mohbad, those who handled the case, and even those who stood to benefit from his silence. That is what we should be doing right now. So, if you ask me, as I see it, this hotel conversation reveals more than just a domestic misunderstanding between couples or between a couple. It opens a window, or it opens a phase into Mohbad's mind, into a growing fear that someone or a group of people were allegedly plotting something against him. That is how I see it. Now, the panic, the paranoia, the coded language they were using, apart from the Yoruba language, it all points to a young man who felt unsafe, unheard, and perhaps unprotected. That is how I see these things. Now we are piercing further together. We are putting the dots together and putting together a timeline of breakdowns, not just mental breakdowns, but institutional breakdowns. The big question is not what happened anymore. The real question is this. Take this on your mind and think about it. This is the big question. Who already knew this was coming? And why was nothing done to stop it? This is the question we should be asking. And I want to see your reactions in the comment section. That has been your most preferred channel, Channel Up. And my name is Angelo. Until next time, stay informed and stay alert. Don't forget to like, share this video, subscribe to this channel, and tap the notification bell so that you have more updates as we follow up. See you next time. Peace out.